right, ATL, time to hop into a little girl talk and sitting down at the girl talk table. You already know who he is, but I'm still going to give him his proper introduction, okay? You hear him every morning on the Steve Harvey Morning Show, right before me. He's your favorite nephew. And he is the host of Ready to Love, the one, the only, Nephew Tommy.
Yay, yay.
How you doing?
Welcome to Atlanta.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm good. No complaints. It's always a pleasure to have you sitting down at the girl talk table.
Thank you. What the girls want to talk about?
We want to talk about Ready to Love. Okay, new season's coming out.
New season, Dallas, Texas. So that's kind of exciting. I'm from Houston, so to go down the street and work a little bit, that's pretty exciting. But I think you guys are in for a treat. This is, every season, there's always something special that's going to kick in, and you never know what it's going to be. This one right here, this one right here, this one right here. Ooh, let's just say Dallas came out and represented.
I was going to ask, do you think it's because I've heard that Texas is a completely different country in and of itself.
It is.
Do you think it's because it's Dallas, Texas, or it's just...
I think it's because it's Dallas. Because Dallas and Houston are two different worlds.
Really?
Two different worlds.
But aren't they like 4 hours?
4 hours away from each
Yeah.
other. Two totally different worlds. Two totally different types of people. And in a better way for wherever you're from, but it's gonna be good. You're gonna like it. We start out. We throw a few curveballs. I'm known to throw all these curveballs now. But we're starting out with 18 singles.
That's a lot of people.
Okay, that's a lot of singles. And then as we start eliminating, then I'll throw in a couple singles, so you don't even see this coming.
Wait a minute.
Come on.
Wait a minute. You can't be up here throwing in people in the middle. It don't work like that.
You got to mix it up. But you know why? Because everybody watches the show. So people get used to, okay, this is what they're supposed to do next. This is what they're supposed to do. So to keep everybody on the toes, as far as the viewers as well as the people.
I'm going to keep it spicy for you.
There you go. Especially the people that are on the show. You don't want them thinking, oh, I know what's about to happen. No, you don't. No, you don't. Tommy got curveballs.
You're right. 8 seasons in, I would be like, I got this. I can do this with my eyes closed.
Try me. Try me.
Oh, this sounds like it's going to be real spicy.
Yes.
So you've been doing 8 seasons in.
8 seasons in.
You've seen a lot of dating.
I have.
You've seen a lot of finding love. I've said this before, and I've heard people say this before, that when it comes to dating and finding love, that it's just getting harder and harder and harder.
Yeah.
Going through the show, would you agree that as time goes on, you done seen this thing go through a few million seasons, would you agree that it's harder to date, or do you just think that people are crazy? Which I guess would still
I don't think it's harder to date. I think you have to be, you got to be a lot more focused on it. You know what I mean? I see that when I see people get in this process, and now you're forced to to make it work. And now you're on this journey, and now you're like, okay, we're doing this. Okay, we're doing this today. Oh, my God, we're doing this today. So now you're taking time out, and you're actually being focused on trying to find love. In your regular everyday life, you're not doing that.
True.
You go to work, you get home, you're like, we're going to look for some love today? No, we ain't looking for love today. We're not inside. But by being on a journey like this, and now you got these cast members, and there's 20 of you all, and you all are really, really trying to find it, it makes you stay focused. It makes you say, okay, I'm interested in this guy, or a guy that's interested in this lady. I like it. I want to keep going. I want to find it. I think we have something. But in your regular everyday life, I just don't see that you put that much focus on it.
You know what? I would have to agree, because I don't. Like you said, I'd be like, time to go home.
Yeah.
I'm not going outside to find love. No.
But we make time for what we want to make time for.
Absolutely right.
So you probably leave here. Hey, I'm gonna go to the gym, get an hour in. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna do that. And you got that lined up. You just have not incorporated love in that. Preach, Tommy.
That's what you're doing. And here, read me for filth. Like, hold on, girl. Yes, read me for filth. And I know I'm not the only person, because like I said, I have a lot of friends who have, and just random women that I've heard say the same exact thing. But I think you make a really good point. We're not really making the time for it.
We're not making the time for it.
Something.
And it's all about saying, you know what, I'm going to put some effort into it and say, this is what I really want. Especially when, there's a lot of ladies out there that are career driven.
Right.
They got it going on, but they haven't found that special person that they want. And a lot of it is, it takes time. You gotta make time and say, I'm going to I'm going to pursue or have myself available to be pursued.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. That's important to know.
And here dropping gems. Have you ever thought about being like an IG relationship counselor? Because I mean, at this point, you're here dropping gems. You got the show. I feel like
I know. You know what? I had no idea that, but I've been married 22 years,
Mm-hmm.
and my parents were married forever until my father passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So all I know is being together with each other forever. All I know is ride it out. You know, when they say till death do it part, you know. So if you want to leave, then you're gonna have to lay it down if you want to leave. But it's truly it's all I know. So I can give a lot of wisdom of what I've learned over the years, and so I don't know if I'm really ready to be an IG.
I think you could do it.
You think so?
I think you. In literally like 2 minutes, you came in here, dropped some gems, and you read the girls for filth. You can do it. I think you can, and I think you could do it, and the girls would accept it.
Okay.
Like it would come from a very it wouldn't come across as though like, oh, it's being malice or mean,
right,
or you pointing a finger. It would come from a very loving, like
trust,
like a uncle, a big brother, a nephew type of feel. Like that's where it would come from. So if you haven't thought about it,
okay, let me put that. Okay.
Something to think about. We
right.
we will take it. You mentioned, you and your wife have been together for 22 years.
Right.
She actually comes on the show.
Yeah.
From time
every now and
to
then
time.
she pops in.
How was it having her come on and help you?
It's good. It's good. I like it. She's an incredible mother, and so to pull her away from that means a lot because I see her doing. I can't do what she does. That's impossible. But it's fun. And what's crazy is prior to all of this, even radio, she was the breadwinner to begin with.
Yes.
She started off. So she was actually, pulling me along, taking care of me as but she trusted and believed that, hey, okay, I think this career thing for you is going to work. And now, she hasn't worked in 12, 13 years. You know what I mean? She on payroll now. She get her check. She doing good. So it's fun. It's fun for her to come on and for us to be able to, kick a few jewels to those that are trying to get it.
Yeah, absolutely love it. What have you learned as far as like relationships and as far as your marriage being on this show? Because I'm sure when you're working with other people, you actually like take some stuff in and it's able to help your relationship.
Yeah. Communication is always the key. A lot of times we just, we're not. There's a difference between hearing and listening.
Come on.
And a lot of times you can hear, cars way down the street.
Right.
But are you really listening to your mate? And a lot of people don't listen. A lot of people just hear. There's a lot of men sitting on the couch watching TV. They hear you talking, but he ain't listening to you, and vice versa. There's some women doing the same thing. There's some women that would just zone you out. So I've learned that communication is truly, truly key. And another thing that is real important is when you first come to a relationship, don't show up and dump all your baggage out, and they dump all their baggage. It's too much. It's too much to digest at one time. Now that doesn't mean hold back on a bunch of stuff, because a lot of things, certain women want to know certain things. Right. First thing first, your credit good. Let's not even play. Let's it's certain things you want to know.
Yes.
But let's gradually get to it. Let's learn each other. Let's like each other first, and then we can start digging through these bags and saying, okay, yeah, that's mine, and we start owning up to it. But I think just take your time with it.
That IG relationship counselor thing.
Yeah.
The more you talk and the more you give these gems out.
Yeah,
you need to do that. ATL, the one, the only, Nephew Tommy sitting down at the Girl Talk table. The new season of Ready to Love drops tomorrow. On OWN. Where can people find you at on social media?
Oh, my God. The Nephew Tommy EXP. That's the Nephew Tommy Experience. Or you can go to my website, thomasmiles.com. That's my government name right there. And you can see what I'm doing. You can check out my comedy dates. You can check out my foundation, Miles of Giving, see what we're doing. So that's it. Catch your boy.
Yeah, get into it, ATL. We love him here. Nephew Tommy, thank you for sitting down at the Girl Talk table.
Thank you.